its way to him. Not a hint of offside. Real chance! Goal!
I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl, cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it does keep on twerking, but your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. Let it talk to me, set it on the speed, turn it up so fine.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest.
There's the shot! And that is wildly off target. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's the shot! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Massaro. Now that's well seen too. That'll be a throw. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Wirtz. Azar. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's quick to get rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. That has ended up in no man's land. Park Ji-sung. Massaro. Alexander-Arnold clears. And here's Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's made its way to him. Not a hint of offside. Real chance! Goal!
Stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Park Ji-sung. And here's Park Ji-sung. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's wide, but not by very much.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Massaro given the lift of his goal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball. Park Ji-sung.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. That has been cut short. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
India have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. The second half is up and running. India leading courtesy of the game's only goal. That's the keeper's ball. And the keeper's given it away. He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Pass somewhat off target. Not the most convincing of passes. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Played into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Azar.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to...
It's Azar! That is decidedly lacking. Van Dijk, great vision. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Gerrard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It'll be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss
And he's decided to go for it. There was plenty of power on that. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Persib Vs clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's definitely not his best. Gerrard. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's Park Ji-sung. Just about within shooting range. And that really should have been that.
Park Ji-sung has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Cleared without hesitation.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
In with the challenge.
India really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Osimhen. Jamal.
Minutes has
Well
been
played.
indicated.
That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's on it. Can he get away? He's found a way through. And that is that. India have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.